Guys, here's the video for the rest of your assignment for classwork. So let me just show you a couple things really quick to make sure you guys know what to do. It's jumping back to standard form really quick, so please pay attention to that. And it gives you the equation right here to remind you, but I know you all have your notes out, right? All right, so it just says, it gives you an example, so I'm just going to go over that example. Given the example 4x squared plus 7x minus 6, a equals 4. So remember, here's a in the equation. It's by the x squared. So there it is. B in the equation is by the x. So the answer was 7. C in the equation is negative 6. Remember, the signs follow. And so then they would just put the answers there. If it's missing one of the terms, what are you going to put? 0. Very good. So if it doesn't have one of the terms, for example, look at number 3 or 4 or 5, you're going to see some missing the terms, you're going to put 0. All right, for 7 through 12, it just says multiply and write it so that way it looks like standard form. So right now it's not in standard form. You just have to multiply some stuff. So remember from your notes before, let's just say I gave you, I don't know, y equals, I'm going to do kind of a difficult one. Something like this. Let's make this number a 1 and this number a 4. Okay, so let's say I give you this, and to multiply everything together, and this is about as hard as it gets. So if you don't have that 3 in the front, you don't have to worry. But so I'm going to go ahead and just block this off. We're going to multiply all that together first. So at the end, we're going to go ahead and bring the 3 down, and we'll put it next to our answer. So x times x, x squared, x times 4, 4x. All right, I finished with the x, so now I got negative 1 times x and negative 1 times 4. Okay, and all that's done. So we still have our 3. We're going to go ahead and combine like terms. And I have 3x's and minus 4. Okay, so now I'm almost done, but the 3 still wants to get multiplied because he feels lonely. So just distribute that 3 in. 3x squared plus 9x minus 12. And then very simply, a is 3, right? B is 9. And C is negative 12. So that's the gist of all those problems. The only difference is if you only see one thing, for example, if you see a squared, like this, I'll give you a simple one, x minus 2 squared. Some students have no idea. They want to go ahead and just square everything. That's incorrect. Okay? Make sure that you realize that if you square something, it means something very specific. I'll give you an example here. Ready? So let's make it simpler. If I said 3 squared, that means 3 times 3. If I say 5 squared, that means 5 times 5. If I say x squared, that means x times x. So if I say x plus 2 squared, that means x plus 2 times x plus 2. And then once you get there, you go ahead and multiply out like we just talked about. All right, guys, that should be everything on number 12. Be very careful with this negative sign right here. Okay, that's very similar to this problem over here. So think about what that negative sign up front really means. All right, guys, get to it.